Good morning and happy Thanksgiving. Sorry I didn't get a blog in yesterday or the day before. Actually, the day before Thanksgiving was my grandmother's 92nd birthday, and it kind of leads me into what I wanted to talk about, kind of like a little Thanksgiving blog, and I do have one question to go over. Thanksgiving has to do with what you're thankful for, and a Hawaiian word that's pretty close to that is malama. Malama means to cherish. What is it that you cherish in your life? What is it that you are thankful for? And it's really important, not just on the day of Thanksgiving, but every day of your life, to be thankful for the things that you have and to realize how lucky you are to have these things and to be who and what you are. So here's the question that I had that I thought was very appropriate for this holiday. And by the way, for those of you that aren't listening from the US, I know that Thanksgiving is only a US holiday. However, the point and the concept is still pretty important. So anyway, here we go. Greetings, Matt. I hope your day is grand. The blog is wonderful. Hearing your voice snapped me out of my overwhelmed trance. I have taken action delving back into the books and learnings I felt overwhelmed by. Looking at my day and all of the stuff surrounding me at home and work, I feel I never get it done. I am not on, and on is in quotation marks, as I yearn to be. Humbleness has told me that I too have to face challenges and put the time and learning in. I have always been great at most things I have done, and the NLP and hypnosis training has not come easy, and I toil with doubt. There are many answers to my issues. So he says, my official question is, how do you approach knowing that you are greater than your current self and prepare for the unknown future, realizing your true nature? And then he goes on to finish up with saying, P.S. I'm the guy who swished carrot cake at the Newport Beach training and talking about bakeries on Maui. Well, I do remember who you are because of my love for carrot cake. And on a side note, what a wonderful synchronicity. Carrot cake was the cake that my grandmother got for her birthday. So we had a wonderful carrot cake. And I'm not sure if it's as good as your mom's delicious cake is or not. I would never want to pick which carrot cake is better or worse. That's for sure. I wouldn't want to get involved with that. We'll let your mom decide. But anyway, okay, so your question. Sometimes we face things that we're not the best at. Sometimes we face things that challenge us and push us to be better. The question is, how do you approach knowing that you're greater than your current self and preparing for the unknown future, realizing your true nature? And I think to put it in the context of the email as it was presented, the idea from NLP is that you have all the resources inside you that you need to achieve the things that you want to achieve in your life. And the saying that a lot of the employees at Kona University and the Empowerment Partnership put at the bottom of their email is this thing that I say in the trainings, that no matter what you think you are, you're so much more than that, that you are greater than anything you could realize, that you're more than any label that you could give yourself. Now, does that mean you have all of the tools and techniques immediately available to you? Yes and no. It means that you have the tools and techniques in order to gain the things that you need to accomplish your tasks in life. So, for example, if you want to be better at your job, maybe there's a training that you need to take, a book that you need to read. Well, you have the resources to take that training and read that book. Now, if you don't have the resources to take the training or read the book, you have the resources to be able to learn how to read that book or find the book or get the resources to take that training. In other words, where you are on your path, you have the tools and techniques to, at the very least, from a Huna perspective, from a spiritual teaching perspective, to take that next step. Patanjali in the Yoga Sutras says that to fall down on the path, to fall down flat on your face, and to curse that experience of falling down, maybe to curse the very thing that you needed to go through in order to take the next step. In other words, there are times in our lives where we encounter things that are challenging or where we have doubt or where we are facing an obstacle. And there have been times on my path in my life where I've been flat down, face first on the path in the dirt. And no, it's not comfortable. And no, in that moment, you don't think, wow, how lucky I am. In that moment, it sucks. I have no other way of saying it. However, looking back at those times where I have been face down on the path. Knowing who I am now, I realize that that experience helped to make me who I am today, and that I wouldn't trade them in. And if you think about an area in your life where things are going really well and think back to the learnings that you've had, the good, the bad, the happy, the sad, the think of all of them and realize that because of all of them, you are who you are right now. And that's what it means that you are greater than your current self. It means that even if you're face down on the path, this very thing may help to take you to the next level. And that everything that happens in life happens for a reason. And you can't ever fully know what's going to happen in the future. In fact, all you can do is set your positive goals for the future. Put those things out there that you want to achieve. And then what you can do is really just do your best to move towards those goals, realizing that there's a line in the chant, Ike ala nui mai li'a nei, that the path is a winding path. This comes from the chant Ayala Opele. And that the path is this winding and twisting path with ups and downs. And you can make a plan. Here's where I want to be, and turn the corner on the path and realize, you know what? There's a few more things that I need to learn to get there. And I say it in my trainings, and I think this person, my Haumanna that sent me this email that was at the Newport Beach training, I'm sure you heard me say it there. Sometimes the only thing you can do is pat yourself on the back and say, hey, you did a good job. Did a good job. And because it's Thanksgiving, be thankful that you recognize that you're doing a good job. Be thankful that you are greater and that you know that you are greater. And be thankful that life is a learning experience. If I knew everything that was going to happen today for the rest of my life, it would be pretty boring. I'm actually pretty excited that I'm more than who I know that I am. I'm greater than who I think I am. And that life is about learning, that there's going to be twists and turns on the path. So make that something that you're grateful for, that life is about learning. It's an aim, it's not an end. It's an aim of how do you maintain your happiness and continuously going for your goals. So I hope that helps to answer the question a little bit. And thank you again very much for the email. Thank you guys all for the support. I really enjoy the questions that are coming in. Also getting a lot of emails just thank yous for the blog. No questions, just thank yous. I haven't been reading those on the blog here, but I just wanted to recognize all of you who've sent me a thank you email and who have said, no questions, just thank you for the blog. Keep them coming. Well, I'm going to do my best. I'm going to keep them coming. And hope to talk to you all again soon. Have a fabulous weekend. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving holiday. And for those of you outside the US, have a fantastic weekend. Take care. Malama pono. Yeah, that's that word cherish. Malama pono. Cherish that feeling of righteousness. Aloha keakua. Make sure that love is your shield. And aloha ahuiho. Class dismissed. Love you all. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.